Wait, you thought you clicked on a Sena video? Aw, hell no, this is a robbery. You better smash that like button right now or else you'll be sentenced to 30 minutes of Dead by Daylight. Oh my god! Wait, you actually smashed the like button? Fine then, I guess I'll have to let you go.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in my video?
I gotta get out of here, guys.
Stupid guy coming and interrupting my video. Hello? Sorry about that, guys. I don't know who that was. Hopefully he didn't say anything weird. Anyways, what is going on, guys? My name is Sena, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different than the videos that I usually make because this isn't really going to be a guide per se, but in this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 features that Riot needs to add to Valorant. This video is an open discussion, so feel free to leave your opinions on what I have to say down in the comment section below. I'm going to be talking about all sorts of different stuff in this video, and I have a lot of ideas that I think that Riot should incorporate into Valorant to make the game a lot better. If you do end up enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button down below and wait, you've already hit the like button. The video hasn't even started yet. That's kind of weird. Anyways, make sure you also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more content just like this. And without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. The first thing that I think that Riot needs to add to Valorant is animated player cards. Now this change would pretty much only be cosmetic and wouldn't really affect gameplay at all, but I feel like this is such a missed opportunity. Riot has designed some really clean and cool looking player cards, but just imagine if they released some that were animated. I talked to some of my friends about this, and I haven't heard anybody else in the community ever really speak about animated player cards, and I just feel like this would be a quality of life thing that they could add that would add a lot of spice to the cosmetics in the game. I have no doubt that Riot would make some really cool designs with this concept, and I do feel like at some point they will do this. The next change that I want to talk about that would be cool to see is a bit of a drastic one, and that would be a replay system. If you guys don't know what a replay system is, it's basically where you can go in the game and look at your previous games and watch them back within the client itself. Fortnite has this and it worked really well in that game, so I don't see why Riot doesn't incorporate it into Valorant. I'm sure it's a lot easier said than done, and there's a lot of time and resources that would go into making this even possible. It would also reduce your performance a lot if the game was constantly recording every game that you were in, so there would need to be a feature to disable this like there is in Fortnite. If this gets added into Valorant, it would make VOD reviewing so much easier and would make it so that you can go on the leaderboard and look back on pro matches and get tips from their games. This would be a really cool feature for Riot to add, but it would take a lot of work to implement, and I feel like it would be pretty janky at first. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Would you guys like to see a replay system in Valorant? The next feature that Riot needs to add to Valorant that I've been preaching for so long is a map selection. You should be able to select which maps you want to queue for so that you don't play maps that you dislike. Now obviously this would create some problems, like some people climbing to Radiant only using 1 or 2 maps, or certain maps taking forever to queue for because not a lot of people have them selected. I think a good workaround to this would be making it so that you need to have at least 5 maps selected. Right now in Valorant there are 7 maps, so if you had to queue for at least 5, that would be plenty for the game to have players in each map. I personally really dislike the maps Fracture and Split, so if I could queue for all of the other maps besides those 2, I feel like that would make my ranked experience much more enjoyable. I feel like in every single update, Riot says that they change the diversity of maps so you don't get the same ones twice in a row, but I feel like I still do even every time they change it. I don't know, I feel like this would be a pretty easy change to implement and would go a long ways, but obviously there would be some issues with it as well, like I mentioned. The next feature that I think would be really cool to see in Valorant is a tournament system. Now Riot has already talked a little bit about implementing a tournament system in Valorant, and I do think that in the next episode we will be seeing a tournament system, which is really cool. I just hope they do it right and that the tournaments are hosted by Riot and not by players. I feel like a Riot hosted tournament system with prizes would be really cool, and the prizes don't even need to be cash. It can be a weapon skin, it could be a player card, a buddy, just something to show that you placed high in a tournament would be really cool. And I feel like if Riot did give out cash prizes for these tournaments, that would be really cool. Like imagine if first place you get like $5,000 or something. You could buy like 40 radianite with that. This leads me to the next change that Riot needs to add, and that is the radianite system. As a person who has spent a pretty decent amount of money on Valorant skins, I suffer from the issue of not having enough radianite to upgrade my skins. I don't know what strain of crack Riot was smoking when they decided to make radianite this expensive, but I'm pretty sure radianite is more valuable than Dogecoin at this point. Like one radianite would equate to more than one Dogecoin. I feel like instead of using radianite to upgrade your skins, there was in-game challenges that you can do to upgrade your skins. Like when you buy a skin, if you want to upgrade it to the second level of VFX, you need to get 30 headshots with it or something like that. And to upgrade it to the animation, you need to get 5 or 10 first bloods with that skin or something like that. Just some sort of in-game challenge that gives you something to grind for to upgrade your skins besides putting it behind a paywall. This would actually make the game a little bit more grindy and fun and would give a whole new aspect to skins rather than this paywall method that they've been going for. And it's understandable. I mean, it's a free game and they have to make money somehow. It's just really, really annoying how expensive radianite is when I run out. And I've never actually bought radianite. I always just wait for the next battle pass to come out because I am not spending that much money on radianite. The next feature that Riot definitely needs to add to Valorant is a 2v2 or a 3v3 mode similar to Wingman in CSGO. I wish normal competitive wasn't the only mode that had a rank attached to it and there was a ranked 2v2 or 3v3 so I have something else to grind. I feel like getting a godly duo or trio together and trying to push for Radiant in 2v2s and 3v3s would be so much fun and it would add a whole new element to the game. I feel like this system wouldn't even be that hard to incorporate either. You just split a map in half so there's only one site and boom, that's your 2v2 or 3v3 map. I don't know, I'm just personally a big fan of small team modes and I feel like this would be so much fun. As a person who only plays CSGO for the Wingman and also used to play a lot of Destiny PvP, I'm a pretty big fan of small team modes. So yeah, Riot, incorporate 2v2s or 3v3s. I don't care, either one. It would be really, really fun. The next feature that I think would be really cool to have in Valorant is the ability to change your skins while you're in game. Imagine if you're in the buy menu, you hover over a gun and a big wheel pops out with all of the skins that you own and you get to pick which one you want to buy. This would be awesome and give a lot more diversity to people who own a lot of skins and don't always want to cycle between them after every game. If they don't go as far as to add this in the game, at least having an option to have a randomized skin every game would be cool. Like in your collections, if you could click on your Vandal, for example, and click select random, and when you load into a game, it'll randomly give you one of your skins. I don't know, I just feel like it'd be cool if they had this in the game. The next feature that I think Valorant needs to add are headshot only modes. Whether that be a headshot only deathmatch or a new mode like replication or escalation where it's a 5v5 but you can only kill people with headshots. Not only would this be fun, but it would be really, really good for training you to hit the head. If there was a headshot only deathmatch, I would grind that so hard because it'd be so good for training you to hit the head. It would force you to aim higher and force you to have sharper crosshair placement, which is exactly what we want. I also feel like this would be a pretty easy change to implement and a lot of people would like to see this. The next thing that Riot needs to add to Valorant is to be able to go into the range while you're in queue. I don't know if this would be even possible to implement, or at least give us something to do while we're in queue. Sometimes when I'm 5 stacking with my friends, we get in like 20 or 30 minute queues and it's so boring and I have nothing to do, so I wish I could go in game and keep my aim sharp while we're in queue. Again, this is kind of just a complaint. I mean, you could obviously tab out and do something else while you wait, but it would just be nice to be able to do something in game while you wait for your game. The 10th and final feature that I think Valorant needs to add is a gifting system. What I mean by a gifting system is if you get something in your shop, you should be able to gift it to one of your friends. Now, obviously this could be a abused in many ways, such as somebody making a bunch of different accounts so that they have a bunch of different shops, so that when they get that one skin that they want on one of their accounts, they can gift it to their main account. That kind of sucks, and I don't think there's a workaround to that, but at least being able to gift stuff to people that are in the current featured bundle, which is for everyone in their shop, would be cool. In Valorant, it's so hard to give your friends skins, so I feel like this would make it so much easier if you could just click a gift button and then pick who on your friends list you want to gift the skin to. I feel like this would actually make Riot a decent bit of money too, because it would incline people to buy skins more. So what do you guys think about all of these features that I mentioned in this video? Are there any changes that you agree with or disagree with? Let me know down in the comment section below. And that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this video. Like I said, this is a little bit different type of video, but I really wanted to talk about these changes because I feel like they're so good to have in Valorant. Hopefully Riot incorporates at least some of these in the future, and I'm so excited to see what the future of Valorant has in store for us. Anyways guys, with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for all of the support on the channel recently. I know I've been slacking on the videos, and I really apologize for that, but I'm finally out of school, so I can focus more on getting videos out. I really hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.